What's up guys, Eric Ho here, international speaker, entrepreneur and best-selling author. In this video, we are going to share with you 4 keys to start any business with under $500. Hit it!
People have today isn't that they're struggling, isn't that they can't get out of their shit. It's because the shit that they're in isn't big enough. And why I say that is because if that shit was big enough right now, if the people had a gun pointed to their head, they would actually get their ass moving. Always understand that emotions is what leads to motion. It's energy in motion. So if your emotional drive is not strong enough, you're not going to do anything to get out of it.
So recently in a lot of the events that I've been holding, a lot of people have been asking the question, Eric, how do I start a business? Because right now I don't quite have the funds to be able to do it. And I always go around traveling around the world and I always tell people, hey, you can start a business from nothing. And I've done it multiple times from the age of 19, college dropout, no qualifications, no money, no knowledge, I was not even the academic type. In fact, I wasn't even in college much. I used to call my friend used to be the one who used to sign in for me every morning. That was my upbringing, you know. C's and D's. C's is my best, you know, apart from art. I'm really good at art. I am really, really good at art. In fact, I could be an artist. I could have been an artist. Maybe I should be an artist. Let's get back to it. People always ask me, Eric, how is it that now you've gone from being a college dropout to becoming a $1 million investor on Shark Tank, right? How is it that you've gone all this journey in such a short time, and how did you do it from nothing? That's the most important thing, because a lot of people, I know if you're like me when we're just starting out, I don't have the money. I didn't have the know-how. I've never done a business before. I didn't know how to go about doing it, right? But then I started to realize one thing, and before I go into the 4 keys, I want you to write this down because it's really, really crucial. I want you to stick this on your wall, you know? I have this stuck on my wall. Now, the first thing you need to write down is there's never a lack of resources, only ever the lack of resourcefulness. What does that mean? If you don't have the money, you got to know how to find the money. If you don't have the time, you find the time, you make the time. If you don't have the know-how, you don't have the knowledge, you go and acquire the knowledge. And these things I want to share with you throughout this video, how you go about doing it in different industries. Doesn't matter what your passion is right now. It doesn't matter what product you're wanting to sell. It doesn't matter what business. It doesn't even matter if you just don't even have any clue whatsoever right now. It's still workable because 4 key principles that I use to actually generate millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in the franchising industry, in the export industry, and now in the events business as well. And a lot of people think, Eric, how is it that you've been able to do this online and offline? Well, there's the 4 key fundamentals that play a huge part in this, and I see a lot of my greatest mentors all taught me these things through time and through a lot of trial and error. Obviously, there was a lot of challenges along the way, but through all of that, what I was able to do is find and mold this 4 things so solid into my head that now I go into any business and it thrives, you know? And so how do you go about doing it? The first thing is about having a product or service that the market wants or needs. First of all, what a lot of people do is a lot of people think, I really like this thing right now. Let's say some people look at this rock right now, right? And they're like, I really love this rock, right? So I want to start a business selling rose quartz. But the thing is, you can go out there, for a lot of people, but the thing is, the biggest problem is a lot of people go out there trying to sell something that they are passionate about. Right? And the thing is, when you go out there and you want to make money, the easiest way, I'm not saying you can't go and sell whatever you like, right? The easiest way is to understand entrepreneurship, is to understand that it's always about serving other people. So it's not so much about what you're passionate about, it's about what is the market passionate about right now, right? What is it that they really want right now? I'm just going to go out, I'm going to grab you something, which on the marketplace was selling like crazy, and we actually made a lot of money doing it. I'm going to show you. Clearing up the garage today, and I've seen this thing here. I don't know if you guys have seen these things before. Really, really cool. I'm not going to open it because I don't know how to put this thing back in. I would love to show you what it is. You open it up, you've probably seen it, right? And what actually happened was I seen people were doing this on, in fact, you know, I'm going to show you here. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put this back afterwards, right? You roll it up, you put it on the floor, then you have your airbed, and I'm not going to attempt that because if you take a look at this, I'm gonna end up flat on the floor. It's not worth the time. But anyway, guys, I've seen a lot of people on Facebook, right? They were promoting this thing. I don't know if you guys seen it. And these are what I call fad products, because you can see a lot of the time when things are trending like that, you know there's money to be made there, but you also know that some things are just these crazy ideas that aren't really long lasting, right? Okay, long lasting. And so if I give you an example of, you guys may remember, we were actually one of the first people to actually bring the bubble gun into the UK. You know that little gun where you shoot and then all these bubbles come out? So we actually made a killing doing that. And recently I told my uncle to actually start doing this thing, and it went crazy, right? And why does it go crazy is because a lot of the things that are trending right now, if you can jump onto it, when you start seeing the trend, you know that people are wanting this thing right now. So what does this mean? When it comes to product and service, a lot of the time, don't go trying to create something. You know, if you try to create something, you need to order the stock. You need the funding to order the stock. That's what gives you the excuse in saying, I don't have the money right now, right? So no excuses. Just go out there, find something that is trending right now, right? You guys are on the internet, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So you guys obviously use things like Facebook and you start seeing what people are buying recently. You know, like those fidget spinners. I mean, I think it's way past that time now already, but that was a fad as well. And I think that was going crazy. They're still selling them now, but not as popular and not as fast going as before. The people who went in and ordered the big stock when they seen it was trending and then sold them all at the beginning, they made a lot of money doing it. So a lot of the time you can actually piggyback off these trends, right? And it's just about seeing what's trending right now on the internet and what people are buying. Now you're probably thinking, Eric, does that mean I need to sit here and wait until something trends? No, you don't. You can just go on Amazon right now. Sign up an affiliates program. It's absolutely free to do so. And then you can choose any industry, any product, any service, and then you can go on it and you can pick a product. Now you're thinking, but how do I know this product is going to sell? Very simple. Click on the bestsellers list, right? Amazon does the work for you. So you click on the bestsellers list, it tells you whether it's selling or not. And if it's selling and people are reviewing it and stuff, then you know it sells. Now your second thing is, okay, Eric, that's cool. Yes, I know I can do that and I can do that for free. I can grab any product and start selling. So meaning you can start your business now. You're saying, but Eric, there's so much competition out there. Other people are selling it. Why would people buy from me? Is probably what you're thinking, right? Now, the thing is this, after having the great product and service, right, what other people want or need, the second thing is about visibility. So the question is, how do you actually get eyeballs on your product and service, right? There's loads of different ways to go about doing it. There's organic traffic and there's paid traffic, right? So if you go on organic traffic, I always say this, a lot of people always want free traffic. Now, free traffic will always cost you money. And how does it cost you money? Is because time is money. Time is your greatest asset, right? Whether you like it or not, every day, every minute that passes by, you can't get back. So the thing is, if you're trying to trend by free organic traffic only and you never go the paid way, it's always going to be the slower way. Because I know instantly, if you put $5 or if you put $10 on Facebook, now you can target, let's say, a few hundred people instantly, right? Which will probably take you months and months to build up if you start just starting out. So you're probably thinking, but Eric, that's cool. You got a huge marketing budget. Of course you can do Facebook marketing. But what if I was to share with you that you don't need a huge marketing budget? Because Facebook works on a Fibonacci. So even if you have a lot of money and you throw it all in Facebook, it's not going to actually do anything, right? It's all about scaling. So you need to put $5 in first for a campaign, then $10, then scale up to $15 and $20. So it's step by step. And that's why if you have under $500 to start your business right now, in fact, under $50, you can still start it and start gaining that traction. As long as number one, right? You have a product and service that somebody wants or needs, right? Number two, you know how to get the visibility. You know how to target people on Facebook, right? And you use the scaling method and do it step by step, right? Now, there's a few things that are really crucial to this type of marketing. But if you're interested in this, because I don't want to just overwhelm you in video one, right? So if you're interested in Facebook marketing or selling, all this, or any of this type of stuff, well, all you do, just comment below. I will read the comments and I'll just put these videos out there to help you guys, because I've been in that situation before where I did not have a clue, right? But Don't let that stop you. Just stay on. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm doing daily vlogging now. So every single day, I'm going to put some value out there, put some inspiration, motivation, and strategies out there so you can better your life and take it to the next level. So anyway, guys, back to it. So the first thing is having a great product or service. Second thing is about traffic, right? You need to get eyeballs. You need people to be able to see it, and always choose to go paid marketing, because that's instant. And the third thing is about conversion. So it's fair enough people seeing your product, seeing your service, seeing your business. But what I find is that a lot of people think, oh, I'm just putting myself in the newspaper just for branding. And a lot of the time I'm saying, what does that mean, branding? They say, well, just so people can see me. I'm saying, why do you want people to see you? Why is there not a call to action? You know, it's very important that to every marketing material you put out there, there's a reason behind it. I always say that marketing is always the transition to the sell. Right? Always the transition to the sell. So make sure on it you've got some sort of call to action where it's asking people to click on the link and purchase or get their offer now, or whatever it is. There has to be a call to action. You need to learn how to sell. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. In fact, I remember a few years back, I was speaking on stage with Richard Branson, and after I was speaking, we were backstage and we were talking about this, and he said, Eric, you know what you just said there is so true. I said, what, which part? And then, which part? I thought all of it was really good, you know? I'm only joking, guys. I'm only kidding. Okay. I said, which part? And then he said, when you said selling is serving. And I always say that selling is serving. If you're not good at selling, you're not good at serving, meaning you're not good at helping people. Why I say that? Very simple. You can have the best product in the world. Let's say you have some miracle water, and this miracle water can change people's lives. But and let's say that dying person, you need to change their life right now. You need to get them to drink the water. What do you need to do? You need to sell your product to them before they believe you and drink the product. Now that's the thing. Right? So you can't help people if you don't know how to sell that idea to other people. And that's why it's so important. Understand, and I want you to write this on your wall, you know, put it in big, because this will be your game changer. And how I know that? Because this was my game changer. Once I started to understand this, I took sales onto a whole new level, and that's where my sales started going through the roof. Again, if you're interested in sales, just comment below, let me know, and I can go a whole video. In fact, I could go a whole 5 years of video talking about sales, because there's so many things I teach on all. It's a lot of my high-paying clients these days. You know, it's a lot of corporate clients and stuff. I always teach them in terms of how to actually negotiate deals, how to do sales, how to sell products, how to sell services, how to sell high value stuff, because it's all different, you know, how to do one-to-one selling, how to sell from stage, and all this type of stuff. But whatever you're interested in, comment below and I'll make the video for you. How about that? Final fourth point. Okay, so number one, you have a great product or service. Number two, you have visibility. You have eyeballs looking at your product and service. Okay, and right now we still haven't spent the $500 yet, by the way. Right? And the third thing is about conversion, selling, right? So you still haven't spent money, right? You're just going out there speaking to people, right? And by the way, selling is always a numbers game. I remember there was one person, it's really funny, at one of my events said, Eric, it's not a numbers game, it's about quality leads. And I said, is it about the numbers of quality leads? And he says, oh, so you guys, smart asses out there, it's a numbers game. Okay, so anyway, you need lots of numbers there. And then the final thing in entrepreneurship, the most powerful, most amazing thing of all, and this is why a lot of people today, they say, Eric, how do you get to travel the world, do what you love, how do you get to travel all the time and just enjoy yourself and do these videos and stuff? And how do you actually have these fashion businesses and swimming schools and events businesses and all of these things running in the background while you don't seem to work? I don't seem to work. They say I don't seem to work. I don't know why they think I don't work. I work all the time. But anyway, the final thing and the biggest piece of the jigsaw is automation. And let me tell you something. When you know how to put the systems in place, right? These are the 4 key fundamentals I teach to all and everyone I speak to all around the world. And so, you know, the final thing, when you understand automation, when you understand how to put systems in place, when you understand that, you know, it's about leadership and management, when you put these things in place, right? That's your freedom. That's when you get to do what you want when you want. But you have to put time into putting the systems together. Again, if systems is what you want, comment below, let me know. I'll produce the video to share with you guys. I'm always here to help. Anyway, guys, that's it from me today. I think we slightly overrun on our usual 10 minutes, and that's it for today. Boom! Now I need to put this stupid thing together.